Next up, we got how Chandler went from janitor to internet legend. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Sunny V2. Let's see what he cooked up this time.
From MrBeast's least important member,
Chandler was actually our janitor.
To a man,
ever since the first video of MrBeast that I saw Chandler in, that was always my favorite person on the MrBeast team.
Who's been called MrBeast's last hope. Born in Greenville, North Carolina, Chandler met MrBeast at a very early age.
We played baseball together since we were 9, like in the same league. We knew of each other.
But the two weren't friends as they had different interests. Jimmy was obsessed with YouTube, while Chandler was obsessed with baseball.
From a kid, I wanted to play Major League Baseball.
By 2018, Chandler was a pitcher at Chowan University, and after a local news station called him Player of the Week, Chandler thought he was on track to become a professional.
You think there's a world where you would have been in the MLB if you kept going?
Yeah, in my head, I didn't think it was far off.
But above Chandler's name on the roster was a much more notable person, Tyler Conklin.
Ooh.
Tyler was also a talented baseball player, but his other main focus was helping a growing YouTube channel.
He knew Jimmy very well. Tyler calls me, and he's like, hey, we have a job. This guy just got fired. We need you to be like the replacement. I was like, yeah, I guess I need money.
Despite knowing nothing about the channel,
You had no idea what MrBeast was?
No.
Chandler passed the interview by offering to do whatever they needed, although it seems this somewhat backfired when Chandler found out the position he'd gotten.
Chandler was actually our janitor. We brought him
Wait,
on.
what?
Yeah, we brought him.
Oh, that would suck. Bro, the nigga that has to clean up the cereal bath? Oh.
Wait.
To just clean and stuff like that.
As the channel's 7th
All the wild stuff they was doing, man. That would be a horrible job.
official employee, the job was best described as Janitor Deluxe.
I was the main cleaner guy, yeah. But I was also doing the jobs of other.
You were Janitor
assistants.
Deluxe.
Dude, I'm literally doing everything except be in front of the camera.
Although despite having a pretty small group, Chandler barely said anything.
He was very shy, like super shy. He was so terrified to even talk to me.
Luckily, Chandler instead still had sporting ability, as it substituted his shyness during his first appearance in this iconic upload. The goal of the video was to break basketball records, in which Chandler spoke just 8 basic words. Here's the record and here's where we're doing. Despite his limited dialogue, Chandler broke a record for the world's longest behind the back shot. It's weird to think that Chandler holds a world record. So this is how Chandler joined the crew.
That's definitely been beat. There's no shot someone hasn't done a full court at this point.
Well, kind of. Chandler didn't show his face for a year and a half after, only occasionally being heard behind the camera.
I feel like a bagel would be kind of waterproof anyway.
Yeah.
That would be until this video here, when Chandler became a MrBeast contestant purely because they had no one else.
What made them decide to put you in?
There was uneven people. You cut a circle into fourths, and they just only had 3.
They had 3 people and they were like, who do we grab? They're looking around and you were just there.
As mentioned, the challenge featured a circle cut into 4 quarters, and the last person to leave won $10,000. Each contestant had a $100 budget, through which Chandler became likable, but only because he was also kind of stupid. While Chris, Tyler, and Garrett spent their $100 on tents and beds, Chandler instead simply bought a camping chair.
Chandler, that was the poorest decision ever. I'm talking about buying a fucking chair.
Spending the rest of his money on snacks.
Chandler spent like $6 on fruit roll-ups, but $5 on his chair.
Oreos, that's gonna help me survive.
Hey, I got beef jerky too.
Garrett mattress, Chris tent, Tyler tent, Chandler gushers.
What did your money go to, man?
I got gushers.
Chandler was therefore ready to leave instantly.
So Chandler said he really doesn't kind of want to do this anymore? Chandler's now trying to sell off his snacks. $30 a snack, he says, like he's a freaking airplane.
Yet he managed to outlast both Chris and Garrett whilst
With
delivering
just the
some
camping
stupid
chair?
but funny lines.
I never watched
Chandler
this video. I always saw that it was one of their most viewed videos, but I never actually watched this one.
eventually lost to Tyler after 36 hours, but with comments like "I wanted Chandler to win" and "Chandler in more videos," people demanded that he return.
Yeah, people really liked him. And
Oh, wow.
And Chandler all of a sudden just starts popping in more and more videos, and people are like, we like Chandler. We like Chandler.
He'd therefore bring his one-liners to the
Because Chandler was always the one that wasn't like, he didn't have that fake child-friendly YouTuber attitude. He was just like chill. Chandler was just like a chill, normal dude. He wasn't like, hey kids, type shit.
Very next challenge.
Can I throw my
Like pretty much everybody else.
Sure, actually. Go ahead.
Although after again losing, something became obvious. Chandler was terrible at winning these challenges, so much they introduced his family just to help him win.
Since Chandler lost the last two, his dad came to show Chandler how it's done.
Chandler's dad Todd became a regular in the videos, also being Chandler's lifeline whenever he needed help.
So Chandler's dad said if he felt like not doing it, then give him a call and he'd motivate him.
Which turned into random contestants also using Todd's advice.
I'm feeling great, but I think we should call your dad.
Yeah, you need some support.
I need some support.
Todd's description further suggested Chandler came from a Christian household, and that Chandler was part of a very big family, most of
6
whom
kids is
featured in
crazy.
Last to Leave Ramen Noodle Pool wins $20,000.
Ew. He's lucky he wasn't the janitor for this video, bro. The janitor had a bad day for this. That is disgusting.
This episode is a little different because it's all Chandler's family. Those are his sisters, this is his brother.
As a gimmick, Chandler's brother Zach became a member of Mr. Bro, winning way more challenges than Chandler ever could. In fact, more than a year had passed since Chandler was first hired, and he still hadn't won even one
What the hell happened to Mr. Bro? Does he still post? I forgot about that. I completely forgot he had a channel.
single challenge.
He's competed in all of these challenges you see on the screen, and he lost every single one of them.
Memes began to spread about Chandler failing to win.
When Chandler drops out of the challenges, you're in the end game now.
Even our fridge can make fun of Chandler. Look, Chandler trying to win a challenge. Losing on purpose so we can make memes out of it.
Although it turns out this was gold for the Mr.Beast channel.
This
Mr.
guy is
Beast
for
gaining
sure.
a lot of traction at the same time as these challenges taking off, as the same time as Chandler joining the crew. Now all of a sudden, challenges is kind of, Mr. Beast never did challenges. For a little bit, that's kind of all it was.
As mentioned by Carl, Chandler being in the videos came with a massive increase in Mr.Beast viewership as challenges became the channel's main focus. Still, Jimmy offered extra incentives to help Chandler win.
If he wins this one, he gets 50 grand. Everyone else only gets 20 grand because like Chandler never wins.
Leading to his first ever victory 13 months after starting.
What are you gonna buy with all this money?
I don't know. I've never had this much before.
Chandler then won the next challenge, and another after that, before he'd face a serious
I wonder if Mr. Beast was just paying him like a normal, like, crew type salary or whatever. I wonder if he was actually getting like bands.
problem. Chandler was still just a part-time employee, as professional baseball was still the main dream. That would be until Jimmy gave him an ultimatum.
They were like, hey, we don't need part-time people anymore. Either you are full-time or you go back to college. And I was like, oh, shoot. So I had to make a decision to either just kill my dream and go work for Mr. Beast, which I did.
Chandler therefore announced
Nigga, fuck, babe. Nah, bro. You know, hop on the Beast team, gang. Hop on the Beast team. You chose correctly, fool. You chose right.
that he'd dropped out of college, which turned out to be his smartest choice, as exactly 1 year later he'd win the private island. Chandler went on to sell it for roughly $800,000.
Only reason I couldn't keep the island, guys, is because of taxes. The government will make you pay taxes on something you could get for free, and I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay on taxes.
Although despite the impressive windfall, people noticed he was appearing in the content less frequently. Is Chandler doing okay? He looked sick in the latest hide and seek video, and he seems to be less and less a part of any of the content. Did he go through something personal, or is he just not as interested in the channel? I've noticed that too. I don't know if it's a personal issue, or it's cause of the dynamic of the group. A different post read, after seeing less and less of an appearance of Chandler and more of Carl, I start to think that maybe Chandler is either leaving, or he's just not good enough. At around the same time, Chandler supposedly uploaded a video titled, Why I Left Mr.Beast Videos, which explained, I've left the Mr.Beast team due to complications with content policy. I had a great time making videos with everyone, and I would like to share some of my favorite moments from the channel, although this was totally fake. On the other hand, people began to clickbait that Chandler had got
content policy. That doesn't even make sense.
fired.
So Chandler from Mr.Beast has allegedly been fired for selling the private island that Mr.Beast gifted to him. Watch to the end.
Bro, Mr. Beast expects everybody to sell all the stuff. You think he expects you think he expects someone to keep a jet, dog?
This is crazy.
Although the reality was much more depressing. Chandler had sadly died. YouTube star and associate of Mr.Beast, Chandler Hallow, shot dead whilst filming stunt for video. The article featured a picture of Chandler just a few weeks before his death and was supposedly written by Mark Savage, who was certainly surprised to see it. This is totally fake. I never wrote such a story, although Chandler then confirmed the headline was true, tweeting, "Just found out I died. So when I saw you last night, it must have been a ghost." Obviously, Chandler hadn't died, as only 4 months later he'd announced he'd gotten married, although this had come with its own bit of drama. The photos had everyone from MrBeast's crew, except for perhaps the most notable person. Why didn't MrBeast come to Chandler's wedding? A video talking about the drama gained 11 million views.
Chandler from MrBeast got married, but MrBeast himself did not appear at his friend's wedding.
Until MrBeast himself addressed why he couldn't come. Adorable, wish I didn't get sick. Judging by other comments such as, "My life wish is to be the same kind of man that Chandler is. Getting married only made him more respected," bolstered by something else that Chandler started doing. After 1 full year with 0 TikTok uploads, Chandler posted the following video.
Recently, the Lord has put it on my heart to
Jesus
start
videos.
sharing, some of the things that I've learned, and I'm gonna start doing daily verses.
As mentioned, he planned on reading daily Bible verses, many of which have gone extremely viral. This genuinely takes so much courage to do in your position. W. Chandler.
Reading a Bible takes a bunch of courage. Okay.
Even those who aren't religious seem to love what Chandler's doing. However, there's another type of comment that's rampant through his videos. Why aren't you on MrBeast anymore? Why did Chandler leave MrBeast? Did he leave MrBeast or not? Which is being repeated in many viral videos. Chandler quitting MrBeast? Where is Chandler from MrBeast? Chandler officially quits MrBeast team. The videos talk about Chandler in this video here, during which Chandler seems extremely bored while filming and ends up leaving the challenge before it's even finished.
Where has he been and what is he doing?
He definitely hasn't left the crew, as he only just featured in the world's deadliest obstacle course, but people are definitely noticing.
Hold on, hasn't MrBeast not been doing, let me check. He's been doing like not group shit. He has been doing like bro videos. Yeah. Was he in here?
Looks
Chandler wasn't in here? Yeah, no, Chandler was never in like every video, so he might just not want to do that one. This was a contestant video. This is a YouTuber video. This is giving away 100 houses. Okay, so he was in this video. This is another contestant video. This is a contestant video. I'm pretty sure this is another contestant video, right?
Oh, this boulder's gonna go.
Yeah, this is another contestant video. So there's no reason for him to be in all these videos. What do you mean? He was in all the videos where there was challenges and stuff. He was in those videos. He was never in just every single video.
From MrBeast.
But let me know what the fuck y'all think about it.
You can't come around my gang. You ain't got no fucking motion. You ain't got no fucking motion.